Happy Motivational Monday. We back at it again. Top of the week. Last week in April. Y'all, this month went by fast to beat. This month went by quickly. You know what I'm saying? Time is up, is jetting. And before you know it, it'll be half of the year. Yeah, 2 more months. Well, yeah, this is the last week. So another month, we're going to be halfway through 2026. So that within by itself should tell y'all, we got to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep it moving because time ain't playing. Life ain't playing. Things are moving. Life within itself is fast paced. So you don't have time to procrastinate and be stuck. You know what I'm saying? Because the time ain't, you going to be stuck for real, because time ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? It's like now time is moving. They're about to be halfway through this year. So with that being said, what are you focusing on? You know what I'm saying? What is you focusing on? Because it's about to be halfway through. You know what I'm saying? So that right there should push you enough. That should push you enough to get motivated. Okay? So, tips. You know what I'm saying? Getting past, got to get past to move forward. You know what I'm saying? Got to get past and move forward. So I'm going to give y'all tips on how to do that. A lot of people say, well, how do I move forward? How do I get past? But these are some things I'm going to share with you that you might want to try, that might work, that help you to move forward. First of all, to get past, you got to make a plan. You got to look towards the hill which cometh your help coming from the Lord. You got to make a plan. Plan is about the best way, the best strategy to help you to move forward. Because if a man that failed to plan is planning to fail. So making a plan can be something as simple as making a decision that I need to come up. I need to do something different. Start creating vision boards and stuff like that. I'm going to tell y'all, speaking of vision boards, I went to see Michael. You know what I'm saying? The movie Michael. This is not going to be a spoiler alert. I'm just talking about this piece of the movie for the ones who haven't saw it yet. That man had a vision board. That man, even back then, I want to say like back in the 60s, this one we didn't even know what a vision board was. I haven't heard of vision board until like the early 2000s. But that man had a vision board. That's the first time I saw that from, you know what I'm saying, like from a celebrity, like a vision board, like, you know what I'm saying, back then. They was showing a story back then. So he had every day he would speak like positive mantras about himself. He would say things like some of the stuff like, I'm kind, I'm important. Hey, Jess, hey, bro, thanks for watching. Michael had a vision board. And that's how, that's how he was able to come up with his creativity. He spoke positive things about himself. So he actually like wrote out and sit there like late at night thinking about, you know what I'm saying, like how he gonna, you know what I'm saying, how he going to like create, what he going to do with his music, his moves and stuff like that. So that man had a vision board, you know, and then a lot of times without a vision, you're going to fail because you don't have a clear plan for your life. So in order to reinvent yourself, to get better, to come to the next level, you got to have a vision. You got to write it down. You got to have something you can see to help push you to that. And a lot of times, it's good to have a vision board. I'm going to tell you the importance of that. Because what if late at night, you, like say 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, a good idea comes. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to go ahead and jot that stuff down. Because that could be God's way of saying, of giving you your next best. So it's good to have some type of vision board, vision journal, something. So that's what I took from the movie too. There's a lot of good things from that movie, which I said it's not going to be a spoiler alert. But that man had a whole vision board. I said, I never, you know what I'm saying? We didn't know like the all the stuff that Michael, like some of the stuff he did on his private time. You know what I'm saying? But that right there let me know what kind of man that was. That man dreamed. That man, you know what I'm saying, had the plan to be who he was. So y'all, make a plan to get past whatever it is. Stop dwelling in the negatives. You know what I'm saying? Dwelling in the negatives, like you letting that rule you. Instead of looking at, looking at what can be, coming up with a solution. Stop. Don't allow the negatives to get, you know what I'm saying, to have you stuck. It happened. Heal from it. Move on. Whatever that was that happened to you, it happened. What you gonna do now? If it happened 2-3 years ago, that ain't serving no purpose. It happened. Heal, move on. If it was your fault, if it was something that was your fault, learn from it. If it wasn't your fault, heal from it. Don't let people take power. Don't give them people your power. Move from it, okay? Think about the solution, not the problem. A lot of time, what messes people up, they think more about the problem. They make that problem cloud instead of making what I can do to better the situation. What can I do to be better? That's where your vision board and prayer and all that stuff comes in that. Because what you want to do, you want to get past that state to get into like another state. So you want to be able to start being creative, thinking about a solution to that problem, not just focusing on that problem. What's the solution to that? You know what I'm saying? What can you do to be able to move along and better that situation? Okay? When you get past it, stop picking it back up. When you already gotten out of that bad relationship, when you already like move forward and whatever it is, don't go back. You know what I'm saying? Don't go back. You got to keep telling yourself that when I was back there, that person hurt me. Or when I was back there, that thing didn't serve me no purpose. When I was back there, I wasn't growing. So that got to be, you know what I'm saying? That got to be your thing to what make you not wanting to go back. Because it wasn't good back there. Why you want to go back to something that wasn't good? So that got to be strong enough in your mind that, you know what I'm saying, that as to why you ain't going back. Okay? So that's my motivation, y'all. You gotta first get past it. Because if you don't get past whatever that is, you ain't moving. That it is what it is. If you don't get past it, you're not going to move. So whatever that stumbling block, whatever that thing that's in the way, keeping you from moving forward, you got to get past that thing. You can sometimes be in your own way. Sometimes we can be our own worst enemy because you in your way, you in your thoughts. You keep picking up the things. You're not striving for excellence. You're not creating visions. You're not doing the stuff to move forward. You know what I'm saying? So to be great. If it wasn't, speaking of Michael Jackson, I did a post like people like when you look at the performances, like if you ever saw, a lot of us saw Michael Jackson like his videos back in the days when he was alive, the way he performed, like the way how he would like go back and forth in the stage, his showmanship. Guess who doing the same thing? We all know these artists, they learned it from him. Like it was like, okay, so Chris Brown, Usher, y'all watch them. A lot of that stuff they learned from Michael Jackson, like the whole movement and stuff like that. Michael Jackson got it from James Brown, and James Brown got it from a preacher. Like all of them, like I'm saying, like if you great, you pass the stuff down. So if it wasn't for Michael Jackson, Usher, Chris Brown, everybody going to that the people going to the concert, a lot of that stuff they're doing came from Michael Jackson. I said, when I had to look at that thing at the movie, I said, you know what, a lot of that stuff, I think back, I said, okay, you know, Chris Brown them be like that on stage. I said, okay, so I see where everybody kind of getting this stuff from, you know. So y'all, in order to be great, you got to get unstuck. I mean, that's the point I'm trying to make. So you can be able to help others that's around you, people that's looking up to you and things like that. Be a legacy builder, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get off, y'all. Thanks to everybody who wished me a happy birthday. Yesterday. This is a new chapter for me. This actually started. My new chapter started yesterday. My Earth Day started yesterday. New chapter. I ain't playing no more. You know what I'm saying? I think I ain't really been playing before, but I definitely ain't playing now. So guys, appreciate everybody who supported me and showed some love. So I'm gonna go ahead and head off, guys. Read me, aprilblog.online. Shop styles for me. Lipstick popping. My colors are $8. I have like 10 colors on my site right now. I got on my girl Mademoiselle. So I got lip gloss. If you're not into lipstick or liquid matte, I have lip gloss, lip shine on my site. It's paraben free, avocado oil. It's all natural earth-based products that's in my colors. See if I got something to show. my bottle looks. So these two I just have like in my purse. So these are my packaging. I got 10 other different colors on my site. So y'all can shop there. Stylesforme.org. If you in my area, I can do hand delivery. If you like in something area, I can do hand delivery. You have to worry about the shipping and handling. But $8 is for like all natural, paraben free, avocado oil, all natural ingredients is in my products. So thank you guys. Y'all, Motivational Monday, y'all. We got this. Let's go. Now, and Michael Jackson did a vision board. You know, we can do one too now. Okay? Y'all, happy Motivational Monday. Bye-bye.